We are live. Welcome everybody to another episode. Welcome back everybody to First Round Showdown podcast, where we talk about games from our childhood back in the day, challenging each other each week to play and at least test some of the games that we either played and couldn't beat, or games that we had never played before. This week is going to be Comix Zone for the Sega Genesis. How you guys doing this week, man?
Pretty good, pretty good. Kind of busy, but
Doing,
Ap-
you know, we're
Absolutely,
here.
with the holiday.
you guys are both kind of quiet,
I'm quiet.
both of you. Like I can hear you,
Um,
but it's slow.
Am I quiet for you too, Slow Mo?
no, I can hear you.
Got your little boy in the chat there.
Hello
What
there,
up,
Leo.
Chaos? How you doing?
Doesn't sound quiet to me. They're doing it today because of Christmas. Yes, yes. Everybody was busy yesterday, and that way we didn't make it to where people felt obligated to jump in here yesterday during the holiday itself.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yes. Anyway, like I said before, guys, this week is Comix Zone for the Sega Genesis, which is a beat 'em up beat 'em up from 1995, developed and published by Sega for the Genesis. It is set in within the panels of a comic book, with dialogue rendered within talking bubbles and sprites. The background possessing the bright colors and dynamic drawing style of superhero type comics. You're basically a guy, sketch turner, developing drawing out a comic book in his what would look like a studio apartment in New York. The building gets struck by lightning during a thunderstorm, and the bad guy from the comic book comes out into the real life and throws Sketch Turner into his own comic book. So, with his trusty sidekick Roadkill, which is his pet rat, they have to traverse through the comic book, defeating three main bosses. The final boss being, I'm not even sure what the guy's name was. I couldn't actually find it. But anyway, some good stuff. If anybody has emulation, has the hardware to actually play it, it's an amazing game. You guys already know. Anybody that follows my channel knows that this is my most favorite game for the Sega Genesis. What did you guys
Uh,
think?
his his name is Mortis.
Mortis. That's right. It was Mortis. Yes.
So it's been a crazy week with the holiday. I completely forgot we were doing this today, and so I didn't make any videos. So that's on me for being a bad host. I do apologize for that.
Well, luckily, you're just a co-host.
Yeah.
Freedom's.
That's why we
freedom's
have three hosts.
Right.
So we
Just in
can
case one of us is dumb and forgets.
get it done. Forgot my days on vacation, Hokey.
But I have beaten the game at least twice.
Nice.
So
Okay.
I can tell you.
Chaos says sounds sketchy.
I'll give you a golf clap for that one.
I'm not giving him nothing for that.
We're so used to it with Chaos. But I can tell you that everything from this game is good, from the design of the characters, the soundtrack. The only real issue that I had with the game was getting through obstacles and barricades. If you've never played the game, getting through those, you have to punch them down. And every time you punch it, you lose a significant portion of health. So you have to find creative ways to get through.
Mostly explosives.
Yeah. So if you do play this game, learn your explosives, learn them well. I actually helped Freedom at this time, and a big day on the final bit there. Actually, the room right before the boss, I think.
Absolutely, yeah. There's a secret. One of the things that I don't know if you guys, or at least Slow-Mo, I know. Was this your first playthrough?
This was not my first. This is my first beat. First time
Okay.
beating the game.
Well, yeah. So one of the things I had known about before was roadkill. Depending on what panel of the game you're actually going through, there are certain secret background items that roadkill will find if you drop him down.
I found one.
He will scratch at the background at certain locations and find secret items. Yes, and what Griffey's actually talking about is when I was going through the final part of the game, he had explained to me that there's this secret knife in the panel before the second to last panel. There's this door with a switch over top of the door, and I could, for the life of me, the thousands of times I've played this game and beat this game, I never knew how to activate that switch, and I had forgotten that the knife, if you throw the knife across the room, as long as it hits the switch, it'll activate the switch. So he showed me where that secret knife was, and from then on, that very final steel door that you have to take almost a third of your health to get rid of, you can hit it with the knife, no problem. So yeah.
So when I did that last door, I had one of those throwing bombs, and then I also got dynamite from the crate up top. So I just used those, and then went.
Nice.
I didn't have to use any health.
Nice.
I remember the first time I played through this game, I got really far into it. I didn't realize I was losing health through the barricades. I tend to forget to watch my health on games like this.
Right.
And I died because the health on a barricade.
I found one of those secrets though. After the little tournament fight thing where you got to prove that you're better than all the kung fu guys, you drop down and there's that guy on that cliff.
Yeah.
If you drop the rat down there, he gives you he finds one of those throwing bombs.
Yeah.
So you can chuck up there. That's the only one I found. But if you pay attention to what the lady's saying, she'll give you hints.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I skipped through all that.
Like the girl, the enemy female that has the whip that almost every single time I play it on live, people are like, "Why is Cammy in this game from Street Fighter?" She kind of does look like Cammy a little bit, but anyway, the rat actually, if you drop the rat down and it gets close to them, he will electrocute them and they'll just basically fly off the screen. But they can also attack your rat to where if they hit your rat 2 or 3 times, it'll actually send roadkill scratching down the side of the comic book, and you'll lose them. So
I didn't get roadkill killed, but I did blow him up.
Did blow him up?
I did. In that same room with that door, right before the boss fight.
There you go.
He's actually super convenient to use.
Yeah,
super useful.
More useful than you would think a pet rat would be.
Mm-hmm.
Got a lot of great people in here today. Hokie Chaos. My son Leo is in here. Everybody that's in here, thank you guys so much for stopping in. We know that it is busy around the holidays right now. We have 7 people watching right now. Go ahead and smash that like at least. And if you guys want to go ahead and share it on all social medias, let us know. I miss my pet rat, Chaos says.
No, it could never be me.
A pet rat?
I could never have a pet rat.
Really? Why is that? Why not?
I hate rodents.
Oh.
Mice, hamsters, gerbils. No. It's a nerve for me.
Gotcha.
Do you hate them or are you afraid of them?
I just hate them.
Okay.
Slummy, you got
the
any
black
game
plague?
footage?
That's how you get the black plague.
The black plague?
It is how you get the plague. You're correct.
The fleas on the rats,
fleas.
technically. Yeah. Guinea pigs too. Hate them all. They're all nasty.
Would you eat
They
one?
all stink. Guinea pigs. I don't like ferrets either. Yeah. See, Amber gets it. No pet rodents. Couldn't do it.
Would you eat a guinea pig?
Would I eat a guinea pig?
Yeah, they do it. They do it in South America a lot.
Well, that's South America.
Really?
I'm in North America.
Like Peru, Venezuela, they eat a lot of guinea pigs. It's a delicacy.
That's something for Peru and Venezuela.
That's crazy.
So you wouldn't try it? Like just one little leg?
No.
Chaos says, yeah, ferrets are crackheads. They are.
I don't know if it's Instagram or TikTok, but there's videos that keep popping up. They bury them in dry macaroni.
Oh yeah, it's like a playground for them. Yeah, that and like the packing peanuts, they love that too.
Just seems like a waste of macaroni. Why would I do that?
Right, you could cover it in cheese instead of ferret.
No. Why would I want ferret mac and cheese?
I didn't say that. I said you could cover it in cheese instead of ferret.
There you go.
I was repurposing the macaroni.
Slimma, do you have any game footage you want to show us today?
Of course I do. I did my job.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh, kicked him. Kicked him.
I'm gonna
Kicked
change the
him
password
out.
to StreamYard.
Nice.
It is. Both? No, not both.
Macaroni, ferret, and cheese. Probably a delicacy in some countries.
Probably
No.
not.
I would hope not.
If they're
But
eating wherever they're eating that, that's where our next war needs to be.
Yeah, agreed. We did that rat burger in not Judge Dredd, Demolition Day. Fantastic movie.
I would test that.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, if I had no other choice, I might. But
If I had any other choice, absolutely. But if that's all we had, I mean, you can ground that up, season it up. You never know.
I feel like you would know.
It probably tastes like sewer.
As long as it's not squirrel, man. I had a buddy of mine that I used to work with, and he in the back of the warehouse I was working at, he decided he wanted to open pit cook these squirrels that he hunted, and it was absolutely foul throughout the entire warehouse. They could not get rid of that smell for about a week.
I've tried squirrel once in my life when I was a very young child, and I distinctly remember the taste of it.
Yeah. I never tasted it, but I mean, that smell alone, I don't know if he cooked it wrong or whatever the hell he did.
No,
but
it's bad.
It was,
It's bad regardless.
is
it's
it?
just awful.
Okay.
Well,
Squirrel.
still is gross.
It's very gamey.
Yeah.
Yes, has said that he's heard it's not that great. Yes, in referral to the rats.
Very chewy.
All right, enough of this rodent.
Go
talk.
ahead, roll it there,
Roll the-
Griffey.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Nice.
Obviously, the first thing you notice when you turn this game on is the graphics, and the design of this game is impeccable. Honestly, like from that era, this is probably one of the best designed games, in my opinion. Just the way you move between the panels and all that stuff. I really like the sequence. I wanted to just point out how, the fire burns the page down. You have to outrun it. I thought that was awesome. But it was a very smooth beat 'em up. You all get to watch the entire end boss fight because I felt that was important.
It is very important.
But just the overall design. This game was made very well. Like we played some games on this thing where we said if it had more time, it would have better potential. This is what you get when you take your time with the game and make it right. This was outstanding. The only, like Griff said about the health bar, and losing health to go through barricades, I didn't showcase that here, but he's right. That's annoying.
Yeah.
Very annoying. But
you kind of did when you were kicking the pages. You were losing health.
Oh, okay. See, I didn't even realize. But yeah, like overall, this game, fantastic. Great recommendation. And this is a game I had been wanting to play for a long time, and then it got put on the list, so I had to wait. So.
Nice. Got
Wow.
the good
And I
ending,
saved the
too.
girl.
Good stuff.
Very nice.
Nice. Love the transitions too, man. You really put that shit together.
Yeah, I did.
Good stuff.
I figured I have Adobe, I have Premiere Pro, I have Adobe stock, and I pay for it because you can't get out of that, unless you pay them a shit ton of money.
Mm.
So I might as well
Absolutely.
utilize it.
Yeah,
I
man.
don't know about that one, but this is not the time or place to talk about that.
Adobe's looking for Griff.
Coming out. Yeah, I
I hear you.
noticed on there you went. There's a specific direction that I like to go that I'm used to using. I've gone that way before too. When you're in the Shaolin Temple or whatever, and you go to the left and the fire comes down. A lot of times I will drop down and then go to the right because on the other side there's also a tower that you'll see I showcased in mine. Where these like stone dragon heads come out and start like hitting you with their tongues or whatever. But there's a pitfall at the bottom that you have to drop something to activate it, or else it's like a one-hit kill. So, but yeah, if
Interesting.
you, yeah. So, but
Yeah,
I'm glad you liked it, man. Yeah, I'm glad you got a chance to do that, and you got the good ending.
I mean, it's not terribly difficult to get the good ending.
Right.
once you figure out how to fight the boss, it took me 2 tries. I didn't have any health going back in there the first time, but once you know what you're doing, it's pretty simple.
That's what I was saying when I was playing it on stream. You know, I could probably play through it again super quickly and not lose my health to the barricades. There was one part where I kept trying to get 2 good items from the crate or from the barrels, and they kept blowing me up.
Oh yeah.
You
Was
guys
it
know
the
the area?
was it the little question marks?
Yeah.
That's the only thing about the question marks. They could be landmines, so when you activate it, it turns into a bomb and blows you up. Yeah, absolutely.
But I love to get 2 good items out of that, so that holds me back a lot. That's whatever. Ready for your video, sir?
Yes, sir. Go ahead and roll it. Yeah, like I said before, as you guys already know, this is my most favorite Genesis game of all time. So I definitely had to put it on the list. The item selection on here, there's not too many items that it gives you, but you can utilize the items very well. I like the fact of there's a lot of different fighting style depending on how you want to. If you want to just use your fist, the way the game rolls is depending on the direction of the attack that you do, like your directional pad is what he does. He can do a high kick, a low kick, an uppercut, depending on what it is, whatever your fight style is, whatever you like to do is, I really enjoyed that. This very first boss right here is very simple. I don't know if you guys just beat him up, but you can actually roll over and set the thing on fire and just let it pretty much take him out, so.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
He's pretty simple either way. But the soundtrack of this game, as you guys already know, I've talked about it probably 1,000 times. The soundtrack of this game is absolutely amazing. There's a secret wall right here. If you go on this side, where it gives you a couple extra items. I wasn't sure if you guys knew about that too. Nope. But I forgot about the bomb right here, and I just used the super fist because I had it. But yeah, Slow-Mo, here's the wall I'm talking about. You hit a couple of them. That little bear trap right there, if you drop down, it's one-hit kill. That's pretty much it, so.
That guy was probably the hardest fight in the game.
Yeah, because you can't get too close, and you have to either jump over him or make him switch sides, and then you have to wait for his nails to stick into the wall. But yeah, so right here is pretty simple. I don't know how you guys did it. All you got to do is let the rat go inside, and literally, it looks like you're going to get hit, but if you just do a punch in the beginning. Here's another secret. This is the one you were talking about, right, Griffey? Right here, where you go down, and there's like two secret items right here. Yeah, they can turn into landmines right there.
No, it wasn't that one. It's actually at the start of this part where there's like the 2 barrels.
Yeah, and actually, right here, the reason why I go off camera, I don't know if you guys knew this or not. There's actually a secret hidden health drink right there. That's why I ran inside and I grabbed it up. So if you're low on health or something like that, you go inside. There's a secret health drink already on the floor once you get rid of that window or that door right there. So
I don't know what Rickles was trying to say there.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, so this is the room that he was talking about.
Probably an emoji.
Probably.
Yeah. You didn't see me pick up the knife, but actually that room right there had the knife, and I pretty much just did the same thing Slow-Mo did, but right here I used both of my power punches and then hit him one more time with the thrusters, and yeah, it was pretty straightforward. You just had to worry about the screechers, man. Every single time you hit him, he released 1 or 2 screeches, so it's very annoying. But that was pretty much it. I just stayed right there, and you just take out the screecher, and that's pretty much it. So, but like I said, the very first time I had beaten the game, there was so much going on in the background that I didn't see that initially the switch isn't even there when all the enemies are off the screen. The switch just magically appears. And the first time I played the game and I beat it, I didn't get the good ending because I couldn't figure it out. So then at the last possible second, after she winds up drowning, I saw the switch and I'm like, there it is, so
So I only found the switch because I was running from those screeches
yeah.
and I ran up top and then I just dropped down the left side and landed on it.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I found it. I didn't know what it was.
It
When I
does.
played it on stream, it wouldn't let me hit the switch. I don't know what the problem was, but it wasn't letting me hit it.
Yeah. So, but other than that, yeah, absolutely amazing game. Like I said, the soundtrack is top tier. I think with the exception of hitting the items and losing your health, I think this is absolutely, for the time being, from what it is, I think it's a top tier game. So
That's a good one for sure, man.
yeah,
it was very well done. Yeah,
it was.
They put their time and made it right. So
yeah. Kind of makes me feel like if they did something like that nowadays, or at least a little bit ago, it would be done something kind of like Beautiful Joe.
They did Mad World for the Wii.
Mad World, yeah, I saw that.
Style beat 'em up.
Yeah, that was the black and white, but then the blood turned out red, right?
Right.
Yeah, I saw that. I never played it, but that did look very interesting.
So I actually just bought it the other day. So
here's Vin says, just popping in here, gents. Love you all. Happy holidays. Hope you are doing good. Good to see you there, buddy.
Hey, what up, Heroes? How you doing, bud?
Now I just have to think about. Oh, you got it for the Wii. Nice.
Yeah.
I've never even heard of Mad World.
It is very, very much. It's very gruesome.
Now, is that a beat 'em up? Is that a shooter?
It is.
What is that?
It's a beat 'em up.
Oh, okay.
Let me.
Love the backgrounds. Yeah, man, we're trying.
Spectacular mayhem, over the top madness. Join Jack, a renegade contestant in the world's deadliest game show, Death Watch. Only the bloodiest, most creative tactics will help keep you alive in the ultimate fight for survival.
Like a new age Running Man or something.
Hurl rivals into passing trains and trash cans. The environment is your arsenal.
Nice. Steve G, what's going on? Thank you very much for stopping in. Great to see you there, buddy. Now I have to take the next 30 minutes and think about what game I'm doing or at least 20 minutes to replace it, because I haven't even thought about that out.
Wow.
Yeah. Something new.
I gotta get the freaking
Stevie 96. Good to see you there, buddy. Oh, what are you trying to get the tier list up?
Yeah, it's been a really bad week for me.
Okay.
2 seconds. If it would just save itself, it would be great.
I finished out the first Silent Hill again today. Got the bad ending, but that's okay.
Also, since you mentioned it, Freedom, oh no, there we go.
Good old Joe. Good, nice. I have. They came out with 2 of them, didn't they?
I'm not sure.
I know I have one of them. I think it might be the first one. I really thought it was pretty interesting, the fact that I think they threw him in as a playable character on Marvel vs. Capcom. Was that 2 or 3? I know he was available in one of them.
What is it?
Marvel vs. Capcom, either 2 or 3, I think it was.
I never really played Marvel vs. Capcom, so I wouldn't be able to. I'd be no help here.
I don't know which one he was on either.
I'm turning into Griff here.
They do have 2. Comix Zone has.
They did have 2?
I'm pretty sure they did, yeah.
And they also had a TV show?
I don't know about a TV show.
How dare you, Slow-Mo? That wasn't called for.
What? You don't even know why?
No, because of the tier list.
Oh, no, I've got like a stack of games I have to, like, this plus like 10 more games I got to put away. They're just chilling.
Dude, I'm well.
Oh yeah, no, that's true.
It's not that bad for me right now. I think I have like 3 or 4 games that I picked up
You
here
should see the
recently.
stack of PS3 games on my table in my garage.
Do you guys have an app or like a something on your PC to keep track of all that, or you just can pretty much just throw them up there?
I've been using price charting.
Price charting. No, I mean like so you can keep track on price charting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
It
price
says,
charting
"Get to
also
bed,
has an app.
be back on at 9 p.m. Chicago time. Have to get back to family. Guys rock. You rock, sir. I appreciate you, man.
see you there, buddy.
Where
Great to
did
see you,
that
man.
go?
Price charting has an app now too. So,
Oh,
but
okay.
I use Retro Game Collector.
Is that the one were me and you talking about that? I think
Maybe.
that's the one I use. Let me look at it. Yeah. It's it's got the little spindle and stuff on there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I use.
Yeah, that's what I use too. And with the thousands of games I have already into the app, it's like I don't know if I want to take time to switch everything over to price charting.
Yeah.
I'm good with what I got so far, so.
Yeah, it works.
What about everybody in the chat? Anybody try to play some Comix Zone today? Did anybody play anything this week that you guys like to talk about? Like I said, I the last couple days had finished out the first Silent Hill. And now that I realize it, now that I went through it again, as long as you know what you're doing, the game can be relatively short. Like I beat it in 5
Yeah.
hours, and that was me kind of forgetting where to go 1 or 2 times.
And most
if you
of that
don't-
is just because of the persistence of the enemies. A lot of them take a lot of hits to kill.
Oh yeah, I mean, whenever I was in the open world, the outer world, I literally just ran by all of those. If I was in close quarters, I would take care of most of them, but outside,
Yeah,
I
locked
just
door
ran by
simulator.
everything.
When I was streaming the first and second one, that's what I would call them the whole time. Locked door simulator.
Yeah,
And then Silent Hill 2 was locked door simulator 2.
right.
Worked all weekend, didn't have time to play anything. The past couple of days, that's holidays get crazy. I got the tier list caught up.
Okay.
Secret, these are all the games I have to put away. And
There
that's a
they
lot
are.
for me.
Is that Pitfall on top?
It is. And here's the thing. I own Pitfall is like one of my favorite games. I own Pitfall on Super Nintendo. I own Pitfall on
Maybe next week I'll go take a picture of all the games in my garage and I will make Slow-Mo sad.
Did you ever put Pitfall on the list?
I haven't. Where is it down here?
With me, I definitely would start this out. I mean, I personally would put it as a S because I think the only gripe that I have, and even then, the more you play the game, the more you get used to it. You can get around dealing with the whole health thing.
So now I've got Pitfall here,
Oh yeah,
and I've got Pitfall here,
I'm gonna put it as a solid B.
and I got
Solid
Pitfall
B.
here. I love
High B,
Pitfall.
low A. This is just a placeholder right now.
That's
Just
cool.
demo
Chaos, these were all bought before Christmas by me. I am gonna put it at an A.
I don't know.
That's fair.
Sounds good. Sounds very good.
Really getting a pretty good idea of kind of the games that we do enjoy and the ones we don't.
Yeah. Kinder Rage. We don't enjoy that.
You didn't enjoy that. I thought it was okay. I would play it again. In hindsight, I would play it again.
I would play it again if I had to for the podcast. Hercules wasn't a bad game. It was just super simple and easy. And
Yeah.
You got to
Like-
take into consideration it was
like-
a Disney game that was probably for the PlayStation 1 that was probably specifically made for kids.
I mean, it's just like, but I mean, I couldn't put it higher ranked than any of these other games that we beat that were like super challenging and hard.
Right.
You know. Yeah, I'm coming through with Comix Zone at an A.
That's a pretty good place for it.
Yep.
It was definitely for me. It kind of teetered between S and A. I couldn't give it the S though, so I had to give it.
What game is there? A game on here that you guys think should be an S that isn't an S?
Yeah. Donkey Kong Country 2.
No. Sorry,
It-
that I apologize for that. That was rude. I think you're wrong.
Griff, you got Super Adventure Island on there twice.
Oh, what? He does.
You got it in an A and a B, and it's definitely just a B. Which also means you're missing a game.
Oh, yeah, we are.
Oh.
We're missing a B, I think.
What are we missing?
Not sure.
See this freaking website, man. I swear to Christ, it's like the worst thing ever. I'm clicking it, but it's just not clicking. I'll clear them out though. Let's see.
Oracle's on there.
Mystical Ninja.
Oh,
This-
yeah.
That's
Mystical
okay.
Ninja's
Okay.
the
That's
missing S.
that's what it was. They look very similar. When they're
Yeah.
There you go.
I still got to say that Mystical Ninja has the best cover art.
Yeah,
Comic
I
Zone-
love the
Comic
cover.
Zone's a close second. I like Comic Zones a lot.
Yeah. It's pretty true. It's pretty true to the game, too.
I love Nightmare on Elm Street, but that is like a terrible picture of Freddy.
Right.
If I had to pick one, I would put Metal Gear at an S. I actually really enjoyed that game.
I couldn't put it in an S.
You would put Metal Gear in an S.
If I was going to
would-
put one of these games at an S before, like, honestly, it would be Celeste.
I think I said S. Did I say an S? I don't know.
I would put
Maybe.
Celeste at an S before I put Metal Gear at an S.
I think Metal Gear is pretty top tier as well.
But see, like,
So I haven't played a sequel to any of these games.
You haven't played. I thought you played Metal Gear 2.
Yeah, but that's what I was getting to. Like I wouldn't play a sequel to any of these games except that one.
Oh, gotcha.
And then I
see,
got
like,
to the point with Emma, and I stopped right there.
for me to put a game at an S, it would have to be, to me, just a perfect game. And to me, Metal Gear Solid was not a perfect game.
I mean, it's hard to find a perfect game.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, perfect.
For
to
each
me.
one of our play styles, we have a different feel on certain stuff. I would definitely say Celeste and Comix Zone are both an S. If I
I
knew
don't know,
more
man. I think the losing health with the barricades, I think
That's why I
stops
said
it from
A.
being an S for me.
yeah.
That's why I said A. Celeste, I had no real complaints about, though.
And Celeste definitely made you want, for at least for me, it just made you want to come back and play more.
Gail says there are very, very few perfect games. Maybe that's too high a standard for S. Maybe,
Right.
but that's the standard that he's choosing.
I mean, for me,
kinda...
it's got to be something that I would like play again right after I beat it.
Yeah.
It doesn't have necessarily to be perfect, but I would not play Metal Gear Solid again right now.
I know for a lot of people it may not be true, but for me,
Mega Man X to him is a perfect game,
yeah.
and that's
Right.
respectable. Like, to me, Lion King, I can play Lion King every day and not get tired of it.
Absolutely
that's
not.
To me, that's a perfect game.
I could never.
I think that's a pretty great game too.
All right, it's a good game. I'm not
Great
saying
soundtrack,
it's not.
great controls,
Mhm.
good story. To me, it's a perfect game. I could play it right now. I could play it again right after I beat it. Celeste, I could play again right after I beat it.
I think we each
It'll
have
be fine.
different definitions of what perfect would be.
Yeah.
Chrono Trigger for me is another example of a perfect game. On this level, I'll disagree, but Final Fantasy IX.
And see, what's perfect for Griff may not be perfect for me. Pokemon
Right.
Diamond is top tier Pokemon.
I just gotta say, to hell with Cynthia though, and her Garchomp. Some BS right there.
You know who's worse is the lady with the Lucario.
No, I breezed through that whole game with a Crobat until I got to Cynthia and her Garchomp.
I destroyed that Garchomp. I couldn't. I took me a few tries to beat that Lucario.
But it's kind of a dual-edged sword because, like I said, the Garchomp is so strong. It just one-shots Crobat all the time, and like my whole team is like, I'll have to get a screenshot or a picture or something because it's crazy low level, except for the Crobat. And if the Crobat goes down, it's game over for me.
But see, all normal type Pokemon are tanky.
I never struggled with Whitney's Miltank. That's not an issue for me.
They don't necessarily like hit hard, but they just have high defense usually and like high hit points, like
Yeah.
slacking and all that stuff.
If you
Slacking
can,
hits hard. If he hits you that Hyper Beam, you're done for.
yeah, if you can get rid of his lazy ability and make him attack every turn, he's a beastie. He a big boy.
Yeah.
So freedom.
Do we have is Dino Crisis on the list?
It is not.
That's one of the ones I was going to add, but apparently I added too many at once.
Oh,
Griff has a backlog for the podcast.
He's like, I'm gonna add something here.
I mean, I'm totally down to play Dino Crisis.
I think I want to put Dino Crisis on there. I never beat it. I never beat it. I'll put it on the list. I know I got pretty far back in the day, but I never beat it.
Have you ever played a slow-mo?
I beat the second one.
No, I've never even touched it.
But I never beat the first one.
I will say conserve your ammo. Don't go all out with it.
Nope. If you can dodge, dodge. If you can run, even then they still go through doors.
I actually have a game save going. I'm at a point where I'm like super low health, and there's two doors to exit the room, and either door I go out, there's a raptor right there.
Right. Right.
It's PS1, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Man, when they were showing footage of Exo Primal, I really thought it was another Dino Crisis, and I was like super excited.
Yeah.
But it was just Exo Primal.
So
now I'm less excited.
They have it on PS1 and the Dreamcast. I haven't seen the Dreamcast version though.
Oh, I'm sure it's hell expensive. Dreamcast prices are through the roof.
Yeah.
Hold the door.
And just so you know, today I did a test spin on the wheel and it landed on Power Blade 2. So
who's looking forward to Power Blade 2?
I think just you, bud.
Yeah, just you.
I don't. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You're playing through the Diamond remake right now. I have the Shining Pearl remake.
So Diamond was really, like, the remake was really good.
I
played that.
It's time for the legendary fan vote. I don't know.
Could be.
Probably not.
There's
it
more
does have the
chance,
iron
like you said, it's got a more of a chance to hit the fan vote than anything because fan vote has 3 slots.
Sure does.
All right, you want to see what it is now?
Might as well. Then we can see some game footage of whatever it is.
Look here.
I was just looking
at
it
every
that.
week until it happens.
Fan vote.
Oh, yes.
All right, that means I gotta make a new wheel.
Okay.
There it is. Chaos called it, baby.
Do me a favor and stop sharing my screen real quick. Thanks.
manifested the hell out of it.
So now, I mean, there's 5 people in here. We have to see what everybody requests. Now, does it have to be off the list we have, or can they just throw out a name?
I don't think it matters, honestly.
Yeah.
They want to just throw out a name, they can throw out a name. But I think only the people who were here at the time of the wheel can get a choice.
Right.
I know Chaos has had choices like lined up.
Anything that fits the criteria?
Obviously nothing propane or too propane.
Or
Has to
nothing
be something.
too long.
Yeah, it also can't be too long. We got time restrictions.
Metroid Fusion. What system is that on?
Game Boy Advance. It's also on the Switch on the Nintendo Pass. Actually, mine's about to expire. I also have a game of Metroid Fusion going. I play a lot of games. It's hard to.
All right, who all we got active in the chat?
Katamari. Do I have that? I think I have that for PlayStation 2.
So right now we got Rickles, and we got Chaos, and I don't know who the other ones are.
Anybody else that is in here?
Speak now.
Speak now or forever hold your peace. Oh, of course. None of them.
It says we've got.
Says we got 6 people in here.
3 of them are us, probably.
At least one's me.
Yeah, one's me.
Worst fans ever.
What I'm gonna do?
I'll go with whatever Chaos picks. Nice.
Should I put it on Discord, see if we can get some more people in here real quick? Or just leave it to them because they've been here the whole time?
I mean, technically, they've been here the whole time.
Screw it. Let's go with
Give me 1 second. Let me see if I have the Katamari because I've been having a hard time emulating that. So give me 1 sec, just in case it gets picked. Huh? Oh, I can. They're wireless. I forgot my girl got me some wireless headphones. Hang on. Oh, yes. Just in case.
I've never played that.
Just in case it gets picked. Damn.
Okay. We'll see how it goes emulating it.
I might not, but that's if that gets picked, though.
I mean,
we got 2 games. We got Metroid Fusion, and then we have Katamari. So if we have anything else, those 2 can be the games. But if you want, I guess you could put it on Discord and have them vote between the 2 games. Seeing how it's 1-1. I mean, but however you guys want to do it, really.
Hey, let's pull it up and we'll spin this wheel.
Or the spin the wheel. Hell yeah.
Leave it to the wheel.
Oh wow.
Looks like we're playing Metroid.
Luma sounds so happy about that.
I am a little bit. I would rather play Metroid than a game I've never heard of.
See, Shadow said expert, but he's late.
He is late.
Put that coin. So what is it? Metroid Fusion.
For the GBA.
So is this like a remake or is this like a prequel, a sequel to the original?
I don't know if it's a sequel, but it's kind of its own game.
Okay.
I think canonically it happened after Super.
Okay. Oh, it's a sequel to Super? Okay. Yeah, I like the Metro. I do like the Metro games. I just, it's one of those ones I've never really picked too much up. I played and beat the original. I beat Super one time.
Time
Played
is
and
all I'll ever play. So,
played and beat both Primes on the GameCube. Those are pretty good for being basically first person shooters.
All right, so looks like we know what we're playing next week.
Sweet, sweet, sweet.
yeah, so what I played of is pretty fun so far. Kind of like in Metroid Dread, where you're running from the fake Samus. That kind of happens in this one too. And it's a lot of fun. It's a really intense game of tag.
Nice. Do you want to show some gameplay? Try to show some gameplay.
Yeah, I can pull it up. There's a Courage the Cowardly Dog game. I didn't know that. I know what I'm adding to the list next.
Hoping to snake a little Katamari in there, dude. You brought Katamari up. I forgot I had that. I might have to just throw that on for a stream at one point, just for a random.
All right, here we go. They're really clean sprites for a Game Boy Advance game.
Yeah, it doesn't look like a Game Boy Advance game. I've seen people play it. It looks really good.
I've seen it shows the map like the others.
I mean, it looks just like Super Metroid, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. That's really cool. And this is a sequel to Super, right?
Where the Zero Suit started? I don't know. Rick would know that better than I would.
Nice. Yeah, I look forward to that, man.
Oh no, not a water level.
Shadowloo, you should be playing this game with us.
He won't though, because it's not Sonic.
He won't because he hates Metroid.
As a matter of fact, before I said, oh wait a minute, did you put Dino Crisis on there before we spun?
I did.
Okay. Before I picked Dino Crisis, I was actually going to say Sonic 2.
And your list of games can be changed anytime you want.
You can't put Sonic 2 on there because I've beaten Sonic 2.
I've never beaten Sonic 2.
But I assume you've beaten Sonic 2, Freedom.
Yeah. I've beaten all the first three.
Yeah.
Never beat Sonic and Knuckles, but the first three.
Same. Sonic and Knuckles. I didn't really enjoy the game. I liked playing Sonic 3 with Knuckles. That was cool.
Shadowloo, you should play it.
Come on, man. Don't be afraid. It's okay.
Says he thinks he owns a physical copy of this. He says he will play it.
If you don't have a copy of the game, it is on the Switch Nintendo Pass.
Stream it so I can watch. Oh yeah.
So last time Shadowloo played a Metroid game, he went on an epic rant, like midstream, and I thought we were gonna have to call somebody. It was crazy, and I loved every.
I remember
he went on a huge rant.
Yeah, huge rant. It was nuts, and I'm hoping that happens again.
I think he might stream at different times when I'm not available. I jumped into a couple of his streams before, and that's the little bit that I've seen. He's been very com. So I don't
Yeah.
I don't know that. I didn't know that.
And then he went on a rant in Discord after that too.
Oh God.
But yeah, it's super annoying when you're playing a game, you're really enjoying it, and you just have people constantly telling you like how to play the
Oh, the
game.
backseating. You know what? Yeah, you guys were talking about that before. Absolutely.
We'll
Like
never play
Metroid,
Super Metroid
Metroid
again. Same.
numbers. Metroid will get you numbers, but half of those numbers are annoying.
Yeah.
Like you should definitely put something on your stream that says no backseating.
Yeah.
And they'll still backseat. It doesn't matter if you have a sign or not, because I have a big fucking sign in yellow and blue letters right under my picture, right above the gameplay that says no backseating. And they'll
You will be
still
banned.
fucking backseat. No, don't trash your copy. Send it my way. I'll take it. My home is the home of abandoned and forgotten games and games that no people want.
Gotta have modders throughout those bananas. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like I'm on the verge of ranting about it.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that actually just yesterday.
I will only do what they tell me to. That's pretty interesting. I've seen a couple people do that. YOLO, the one guy that pops into my stream every once in a while. He streams kind of overnight as well. He does like he recently does do Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time, and he'll like any of the major decisions he'll let the people that are watching make the decisions. It seems to pick up pretty good.
Ocarina of Time is always a good call.
Yeah.
If you can stand Zelda. Be like Bob plays, yeah, pretty much. Another good game for that would be like Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
I think my next game that I'm going to stream is going to be Final Fantasy 6. It's going to be great.
Did anybody get anything good for Christmas this year?
Snake Mountain, baby.
I saw.
I was so excited about it. I literally felt like yet again. It was so good.
Send me a shout if you decided to play Katamari. I'd love to see that. I might play a little bit just to kind of get used to it and then maybe restart. But yeah, it's been a while.
There's a guy that I'm friends with on TikTok who plays it quite a bit.
What, Katamari?
Hmm?
Yeah.
Going to do the PC Link's Awakening HD. PC, what's the PC?
I have another game for the next fan vote next week. Nice. You guys were talking about that Lego Fortnite stuff last week, weren't you?
Yeah, we were.
Hmm?
So I finally just played it for like maybe 15-20 minutes after I finished my Silent Hill. After I beat Silent Hill, I got off and got back on at least just to play regular without streaming, just to kind of test it out because the kids are talking about it too. So I'd like to play it with my kids too at some point. But yeah, it seems like pretty much the same idea, just Lego Minecraft.
So glad you brought that up. The perfect segue.
Yeah, the one Nintendo just legaled into oblivion.
Look, it's Peely and Mousels in my little log cabin that I built.
Mall Cops. Paul Blart. Yes. Yeah, so I didn't really get, like I said, I didn't really get too far, so I'm just still kind of learning a little bit here and there.
It's pretty all right. The only thing I really do, like, I just do zero build Fortnite. That's pretty much it.
For the regular,
You legaled into oblivion. Yeah, I would have to see that. Send that my way. Perfect segue or driven by Mall Cops. Valheim. I didn't like Valheim. They are roommates. My bed's in a completely separate room. We don't play hide the banana, pun intended.
Uh-oh. That's pretty much it. Yeah, my girl got me a couple good couple new gaming caps that I was wearing in stream. Got me these wireless headphones because I get tired of all the wires here sometimes, and a wireless controller. So everything seems to be on the up and up. As
Got
I
the
said.
wireless
Got
capabilities
the wireless.
now. He's
Well, I had a
chained
wire.
down.
I had a wireless controller before, but the directional pad started getting a little wonky, and I never did kind of replace it. So
Chaos also sent me a wireless card for Christmas. I had one ordered like months ago, and for whatever reason it got canceled. And I just never reordered it. But
yeah,
he got me that for Christmas. Probably the start of December, I think it was.
nice.
So shout out to Chaos for that. And even though I have that, I still use it plugged in so it doesn't die on me.
So it sounds like a Jack Tripper situation.
Mm-hmm. The wires be deadly.
Yep.
Need
So
some wireless earbuds to connect.
yeah, that's why I was saying before we went live, I wanted to make sure you guys could hear me because I'm using the new wireless headphones, and I had to change some of the settings. So I just wanted to make sure.
I got a pair of wireless headphones. They're so bulky.
Yeah.
Comfortable to wear them.
You don't like the bulky ones?
Not a fan.
Yeah.
Have.
What about it, Slim? Did you get anything, or did you buy yourself anything for Christmas?
Lots of gift cards.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
And of course, my Xbox. It's a Christmas gift.
Ideally, if I could get these working, that would be great.
What are they? Get what working?
Earbuds. Got the Galaxy
More
Pro
copies of
earbuds.
Baldur's Gate 3. I thought about it.
Oh, hold on. Are there more copies of BG3? Speaking of copies sold, Hogwarts Legacy has sold so many copies, and the fact that it wasn't even mentioned at the Games Award is bullshit.
The only reason it sold so many copies is because of the hype
Yeah.
behind it.
It was a great game, though.
Yeah. Was it?
It was.
I never picked it up, never downloaded it. An expensive
Hogwarts
Scorch?
Legacy also happened to have a lot of controversy behind it. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. And that's probably why a lot of people didn't get mentioned at the Game Awards and all that because of the controversy behind it.
Like controversy we can't discuss here?
Yeah.
Okay. I have to look that up.
Maybe.
I mean,
Potentially.
as long as we're not giving our opinions on it, I think it's fine. It has a lot to do with the things that J.K. Rowling has said in the past.
Yeah.
So, about her opinions on certain social issues.
Certain stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
Chaos, you said you bought yourself an expensive scotch. Nice.
Ooh, what brand did you get, buddy?
Why'd you spend all that money on tape?
Oh, got him.
Got him.
You starting Baldur's Gate or
It'll be in
Hogwarts?
Oh, he's starting Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh, I want to download Baldur's Gate 3, but it's like you guys already know that I'm pretty limited on my stream time and time for what we have here. I really wish I had more, but if I was to get Baldur's Gate 3, I wouldn't have time for anything else. I would really want to just play that all the time.
I only enjoy playing with friends.
With friends, yeah. Yeah, I remember we were talking about that before.
See, I enjoy it.
Because I absolutely loved Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, the PC version and the PlayStation 2 version that they came out with. So the whole...
Griff only likes playing with friends because he doesn't like controlling more than one character.
He doesn't like
That's true.
controlling more than one character.
Yeah, so you can have a party of 4, and
Yeah.
you will have a party of 4. You know, like
Yeah.
you'll need it. And Griff likes a party of 4 with 3 people. That
Oh
can
my
control.
god.
Crystal clear.
Crystal clear.
Better. Do we sound louder now?
Do we sound louder?
I don't know if you sound louder because you're louder or because the rest of the world just went quiet, but this is great.
See, look. PS2 ports were really well done. Never played it, but watched someone play it. Oh yeah, the PlayStation 2 ports for the Baldur's Gates were absolutely amazing. They're chaos.
Oh,
But
guys.
that looks like we're winding down to the end here. Thank you guys so much for being here. We had a great discussion about Comix Zone for the Sega Genesis today, and then we had a fan pick for Metroid Fusion for the GBA. So I'm looking forward to that throughout the week. You guys got any closing arguments?
No arguments, but we'll be back on Monday next week.
Yeah, so we're shorter day too.
This was Tuesday just for the Christmas.
Yep, so we were 1 day short, but we will get it done. Absolutely. Thank you guys so much for being here. We love you guys so much.
It's not a very long day.
No.
We'll see y'all later.
Yep. So check us
See you
out
guys.
on all of our social medias, and we will see you guys again. Peace
There's
out.
a
We're
link
out.
in the description for that.
Yep.
See you guys.
See you guys.